here. I don't know what exactly we have. Let's just get right into it, shall we? We're good. Hello. Did I hit in my mouth? We're picking my October TBR for today. Now, we're doing this a little differently. So if you're used to the old way where I just pick 7 books based off of TBR prompts, we are changing. Oh, come here! Hi! Look at you! Look! Puppy! Wow! We are still using these, but instead of picking 7 books, we are picking 5 from the TBR jar, and then we are going to be picking as many books as we want that equal up to however many books we read from last month's TBR. For example, in August, I only got two books off my August monthly TBR, so we can pick up to 2 books of our own free pick. We can pick whatever we want. It can be on Kindle, it can be physical, whereas these, just physical. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Book number 1. A book you think will make you cry. Excuse me? Excuse me? Here's the thing, right, is a book just came out. As of me filming this, a book just came out called Alchemized, and I know that book is gonna be extremely sad and gonna make me cry, and technically, I don't own it as of today, as of this very moment, but I know I will be getting it. Can I add that on or not? I don't know. I think I'm just going to put Alchemized on there just because I know I'm gonna be getting it and I know it's gonna make me cry, and I don't know, I think I'm definitely going to read that this month, so we're gonna put that on there and pick book number 2. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to show for book number 1 as of yet, but just know it's on its way. It will happen. It will be here. Book number 2. Goodreads Choice Award winning book. I actually have to look this one up a bit, so I am going to do that and come back at ya. Don't miss me too much. I'll just be a second. We could do The Woman. We could do Funny Story, Ruthless Vows, which might actually be a smart choice because that would finish a series for me. We could do How to End a Love Story. Those are the ones that I own. I think we're gonna go for Ruthless Vows because that is gonna finish out that duet for me, and it's been a hot minute since I read Divine Rivals, and just before filming this I was looking at my shelves and I saw Ruthless Vows and I was like, this would be the perfect season to read this. I really want to lean into the fantasy, the high epic fantasy, dark fantasy this fall, so that fits the vibe perfectly, so let me go grab that. Ruthless Vows, it's a chunky one. I've heard mixed reviews about this, but I think the most common criticism of this book was that it didn't focus on the romance that we saw in the first book, and it didn't really focus on that very much. It focused more on the politics, the war, the gods, and all the stuff that's happening with that in the first book that honestly we didn't experience a lot of that in the first one in Divine Rivals, so that was what I was more interested in. The romance was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but I'm really excited to delve more into the politics of the world, the war that's going on, how these 2 gods are hypnotizing people to their side. I'm really curious about that, and it sounds like we're going to focus a lot heavily on that in this book. Book number 3, let's see. We have anticipated release. I could have just used Alchemized for this one. I'm not anticipating any release in the month of October. Can I just switch it up? I'm just gonna put Alchemized as the book for that prompt and pick something else that I think will make me cry. The Mind series. I'm just gonna call it the Mind series because I'm not saying that word. Okay. This was on my April TBR. April. This was on my August TBR, and I did not get to it. So August? No. Have I been saying August? September, babe. September. Oh dear. This was on my September TBR, and I did not get to it. So we are going to be reading it, hopefully, in October. We're already going to be reading some pretty heavy books because I also want to get some dark academia on here. So, ooh, okay, a nice break, a young adult book. Nice break from the heavy hidden stuff that we have going on. I don't know what exactly we have going on here. I don't really read YA. I read adult fantasy and, well, just adult fiction in general. We could do, you cannot see that, could do Lady Midnight. I could do that. Should we just do that? I've been really wanting to read that lately, which is a part of the Shadowhunters universe by Cassandra Clare, and if you haven't heard of it, I'm not going to be the one to explain it to you, so go look it up yourself, babe, okay? You will be sent down a rabbit hole. I have been anticipating this trilogy for so long now. I only have the Dark Artifices and then the Last Hours left, and the Last Hours was the trilogy that was the most recently completed. I think the final book in that came out a year or two ago, Chain of Thorns, and it blew up everywhere. It's time we stop putting this book off. We are just going to get into it. We're just going to read it, and I'm so excited. This is the last pick from the jar, and then I can pick 1 to 2 books of my own interest, of my own wanting, whatever I want to pick. The last prompt we've got is a retelling. Now, this, I know I say this a lot, but this is actually pretty interesting to pull because we could go in a lot of different directions. We could go for a dark fantasy, we could go for a YA, we could go for a reimagining even. Actually, I think that thought has just solidified it for me. I think I know what we're going to pick because this is also a series I've been pushing off for so long now, but October is the perfect month for it. So let me grab the book. And the book in question is Twisted by Emily McIntyre. I have not gotten to Twisted yet. I don't know why. I honestly think it was because Wretched was, I did not really enjoy Wretched, which was the book right before this, so I think it kind of just put me in like a holding pattern with this series. But we're gonna be reading Twisted, which is a Aladdin reimagining. It's not a retelling, but it's a reimagining, and I think that is just as good. Those are the 5 books that we are picking from my physical TBR. And now I get to pick 2 books for my shelves that I want to read, or from Kindle. So there are honestly a lot of options that I could go for here. And I have been giving this quite a bit of thought, but now considering what I've already put in my TBR, I am now filtering through books that I had in my head. It would have just been too much. It would have been very much an overload on my little brain. But, I don't know. I mean, it's not that I can't read the other ones if I don't put them on my TBR. Obviously, that's not how it works. I rarely ever even read my TBR. The logical thing to do is to put an entire series that I wanted to get to in the month of October on my TBR. It's quite a few more than 7 books, but that is the Harry Potter series. I have not read this series in its entirety since I first read it 8 years ago. So this is my choice of putting books away. Putting books away. TBR. Is that a bit ambitious? Maybe, but I don't care. Quite frankly, I don't care. All I know for sure is that I'm going to read this series and I'm going to read Alchemized. That is all I know for sure. That's all I have planned for the month of October. But I doubt that'll take me the entire month anyway. That's all from me. We have these books plus another 1,000-page book. Thank you all for joining me today. And if you watched to this point, I want you to know and to remember that you are an amazing human. You do amazing things. You are awesome. You're so brave. And even when you don't think you're being kind or doing enough, believe me, you are. I know we run out of energy very quickly, and it can be hard to do even the little things like brushing your teeth, making sure you eat during the day, making sure you give yourself a little break. But you're doing your best, and you're doing amazing at it. So keep going. Keep doing the good things for yourself. If I made you smile, leave a like. And while you're down there, I would appreciate it if you considered subscribing. Okay, that's it. Bye!